The numbers are grim in this bloody war. More than 900 Israelis, close to 600 Palestinians reported dead. At least 9 of those killed are Americans, with more reported missing. Today, President Biden said U.S. support for Israel is unwavering. The ominous sound of Israeli warplanes and bombs exploding continues in Gaza as the nighttime sky flashes fire. Daylight brings the extent of the destruction to full light. Take a look at this aerial footage of what was a mosque inside Gaza. The destruction is total. More than 1,000 targets already hit in Gaza. The fear continues in Israel as well. Watch the panic inside the airport as Hamas rockets fall close enough to startle travelers. Journalist Lahav Harkov, formerly of Monmouth County, New Jersey, now lives in Israel with her 3 kids.
I can hear the fighter jets flying overhead. I can hear booms in the distance of the Iron Dome defense system striking missiles. And I am, this week, I am an Army wife. My husband's one of the 300,000 Israelis who was called for reserve duty.
The Israeli government promises to hunt down any remaining Hamas fighters. They also announced a complete siege of Gaza, promising to cut electricity, food, and fuel. It follows a surprise weekend attack that killed more than 900 Israelis, including at least 260 at a crowded music festival, one of the country's worst civilian massacres. Close to 600 Palestinians have been killed since Saturday by Israeli bombs and soldiers. The U.S. is sending a carrier strike group to the region, which includes the Navy aircraft carrier USS Gerald R. Ford. The message clear to Israeli enemies.
This is not a moment for any party hostile to Israel to exploit these attacks to seek advantage.
Israel is now telling citizens to prepare safe rooms for 3 days' time.
Scary to think what that could mean, that they're telling the entire country to prepare at that level.
The UN says more than 123,000 Gazans have been displaced amid the bombing. The fate of more than 150 Israeli hostages taken by Hamas remains unknown. All right, so let's talk about those 150 hostages held by Hamas, include Israeli soldiers, Israeli civilians, even children. They have threatened to kill 1 hostage for every bomb that falls in Gaza. The big question now, will Israel opt for a ground war, sending some of those 300,000 reserve troops inside Gaza? It's something they've been reluctant to do in the past, but this time could be very different.